Big things to share with you today, guys. Not only do we have the orange box here still being massive resistance, also we have this formation. So are we about to see a big move in Bitcoin due to this big rising wedge? Well, today we're going to talk about that. I'm going to let you know everything you need to know if you are a crypto investor and you want to make money in this market, whether it is in Bitcoin, Cardano, or altcoins in general. So of course we are going to talk about some altcoins as well. So welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to this channel, then make sure to subscribe and also activate the bell right now. And yeah, let's talk about Bitcoin. Where should we begin? Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. And on the 4-hourly time frame here, you can see that, yeah, this massive resistance here, the edge of my orange box. You know, we were talking about this when Bitcoin was somewhere around here, and I was telling you to be very cautious because we were approaching the Fibonacci golden pocket here. And so far, we have had from this level a 5-6% rejection here. So not really that much to worry about. So a lot of people are asking me, like, where are we going to find the next level of support? Well, as I said yesterday, the biggest point of support is going to be down here at $42,000, because not only do we have the red line here, which you know, has proven time and time again to be big support, and yeah, millionaires have been made just with these red lines. But if I go to the weekly time frame and I'll show you the weekly EMA, you can see that the weekly EMA is currently actually right at the orange line as well here at $42,000. So if we come down to $42,000, I believe that that is going to be a massive support level. And from a risk to reward standpoint, I am going to be a buyer down there. It just makes sense to me. Whoops, I didn't mean to change that. Okay, so what else can we see? Well, we went down and, you know, we found some support here off of my orange line at 48,000, what is that, 48,200. Found some support, didn't manage to hold it, and you can see, look at this wick here, you know, the body of the candle resting on this red line here, going down, but then finding support and ultimately closing above this line. And then we go down, we find some resistance on the way up. Right now we have a candle kind of crossing it, so we will see how this candle is going to close. But I mean, so far, if you just zoom out, this is just another higher low here. If you look at something like the daily, the upwards trajectory is still intact. But make no mistake, you can see on the daily time frame, we still have this candle touching the edge of the orange box here, this vital level, and we did see that rejection. So I mean, this level is not easy to break through, guys. This is why we were anticipating a short-term correction here. But also what I'm anticipating, guys, is that I'm anticipating that should we have that rejection, and we have had so far, I mean, we are eventually going to go up and break this level. It's just a matter of time. That's my opinion. And barring a major catastrophe in traditional markets, I believe that that is definitely going to be the case. But because I don't think that the bull run so far is over, I still think that we have some ways to go. So that's my general thoughts when it comes to Bitcoin. But we need to talk about also on the 4-hourly time frame, this formation here. Now, this is a rising wedge. It's not super beautiful, but you can see that the formation is indeed evident here. So you can see that we have resistance up here. We have support here, I mean, crossing these candles. I mean, on some exchanges, these candles are going to be a bit higher. On some exchanges, it's going to be lower. Right now, we are on Bitfinex. But yeah, I just want to show you the spirit of the formation here. The technical target, if you consider this a rising wedge, would actually be if it breaks to the downside, well, the bottom of the wedge here, which is down at $36,000. But this can break both to the up and to the downside, of course. Should we break this to the upside, well, then of course previous all-time highs are in the cards. But you cannot look at this in isolation. You have to look at this with the support and resistance levels as well. So if we go back to the 4-hourly time frame and we see a breakdown here, well, of course, the $42,000 level is going to be vital. You got 43,700, you got 45,000 above that. And yeah, you got the 36,000. This is actually aligning with my blue line, which is very interesting. This is going to be nice support as well. Before we talk about traditional markets and altcoins, don't forget to claim your bonuses here over on Femex, over on Bybit, and over on C-Trade. So make sure to use these links. And also, if you want to get 20% discount on Lux Algo, you can use this link right here. So let's continue. And traditional markets, they are going sideways. I mean, what is that? A bit of a small little bull flag? I mean, maybe. So something like that, this little formation here. We're going sideways. And of course, it should be good for Bitcoin. This should be the environment when Bitcoin really does pump. So people get bored of traditional markets. They tend to jump over to more volatile assets like Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been doing well while the traditional markets has been going sideways. That's fine. But we want to not see a big dump in traditional markets. If we do see a big dump in the traditional markets, it's going to drag Bitcoin down with it. But we are very close. I mean, we are at all-time high vicinities here in traditional markets still. So yeah, nothing too much to worry about right now, unless you believe we're going to see that big dump to the downside. But I mean, it's not looking too bad right now. For Cardano, what can we see for Cardano? Well, my last resistance level right here, we found support on Cardano multiple times here, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times before going down and now having that resistance. So it will be very interesting to see when the smart contract launches on, I believe it's the 7th or the 12th of September. Yeah, from what I understand, the smart contracts are going to be live then. So that's going to be extremely interesting to see these apps and everything being launched on Cardano. I will point out though that you should be careful with scams, because there's going to be a lot of scam projects on Cardano. They are going to try to take advantage of the hype right now and ride the Cardano hype and try to, you know, take your money. So be careful with the scams. We are going to do the research here on this channel. We are going to talk about Cardano projects, so you can be sure that you are going to get that exposure here on this channel as well, because I believe that there are going to be massive opportunities in Cardano. So let's talk a bit about altcoins. So, you know, altcoins in general are doing pretty well. And of course, the altcoins I've been focusing on the last couple of weeks and, well, the last week definitely. Telos still doing extremely well since we started to talk about it. It's been going up by more than 100%. So that's nice. And it just continues to go up. So yeah, people are definitely excited about Telos. Still only 80 million in market cap. Cardano, no, Cardano. Rainicorn is also doing extremely well. This is up more than 150% actually since we started to talk about it somewhere along the price levels right here at about 20 or 2 cents. So that's cool to see. This also just continues to go up. I just wanted to address the point a lot of people are asking me, like when to take profit on Telos and Rainicorn specifically, which I've been talking about recently. And I know a lot of people, you know, you bought these coins because I talked about them, which you should not. You should do your own research. But maybe I brought them to your radar, you did your own research and you bought. So when should you take profit? And I cannot really make that strategy for you. You just have to, you know, make up your own risk management, because every situation for every individual is different. For me, I, you know, see the market cap of 22 million here. I see the market cap of 80 million and I just feel it has ways to go still. So I am not taking profit yet. I'm not in profit taking territory, but I will definitely let you know when I think that it's a good time, like not financial advice, but when I am personally taking some off the table. So another coin I want to talk about is Cosmos. So, you know, Cardano is doing well. Solana is doing well. A lot of these base layers are doing well, but Cosmos really is not really doing that super well. And Cosmos is a quality project. It already has interoperability. A lot of projects are actually built on the Cosmos SDK. So they're using Cosmos technology, but for some reason, Cosmos just doesn't really pick up that much. And I mean, it's up 25%, so it hasn't been doing bad. But I mean, in general, I just feel like a lot of people are overlooking Cosmos. For some reason, it's not being hyped, but Cosmos is definitely a project I am looking to accumulate. And I do feel it's somewhat underrated. So yeah, I'm just going to put that out there. Now, is this going to, you know, have the same dramatic price increases as Rainicorn and Telos? Probably not, just because it's a bigger project. It's already at 5.5 billion. So, you know, it takes a lot of money to move this market. But I'm just going to say, like, I feel it's a little bit underrated. So yeah, let me know your underrated coins down in the comment section below. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.